Good day, brothers and sisters. Let me adjust this for you. Now, you're wondering, AJ, why are we looking at boats? Preferably speed boats. Go ahead and cut this volume because we don't need it. Why are we looking at speed boats? Because what I'm about to show you is about to make you think. You see that? I'll rewind it and edit. I want you looking at the motors, not the boats. Yes, they're amazing boats. Look at the water. Look at the water. Look at the water. Good. Now that you've looked at the water, look at that. Don't look at the boat in front of you, the red one. Look at the one all the way in front of him. You see how the water's kicking up? And then you just saw the one scene where it's where it showed them all racing, and you see how they have a trail behind them that stays in the water even after. Because the trail still be there. A video from Elusive Truth. Obviously, you see it right there. It's his video, Go Back to Sleep. I'm not going to run the whole video for you. Again, hold on. Remember, okay, it's already set on 720. Let's see if we can go any higher. It'll skip out if I keep it at 1080. So let's look at, this isn't really Elusive Truth's footage. You know, kind of like how my rocket footage is my footage. And then, no, Elusive Truth does a very good job at going and doing deep dives in places, finding things where you shouldn't be able to find it. Like China, Israel. You're wondering why we don't have sky watchers like we do over in the free world and stuff like that, in Canada and the UK. You wonder why we don't see them in China and all that kind of stuff? Well, because they're highly censored in China. Extremely, especially on the internet. They're extremely censored. Everybody is. So you won't see Skywatcher footage like this. You have to deep dive. And you'll find all these sky experiments happening all over the place. But what does all of these rocket launches, what does all these Starlings, all these Dragon capsules and all this stuff that they're doing, I'm seeing a similarity. Now, they make fun of the waters above because the dome has already fell, which is what we're living on. Fallen angels. But there is a mist. Let me tell you about a dream I had the other night. I'm not going to tell you the whole thing, but I was in an airplane. After traveling from other two places, I ended up in an airplane. And as I was in the airplane, we were approaching a destination I guess we weren't supposed to approach because multiple airplanes ended up intersecting us, and you can see and feel them whipping past us. And then all of a sudden, issue happens, and the stewardess grabs something, a broke piece of something burnt, and runs to the back of the plane. And next thing you know, I'm looking out the window, and what do I see? I see a mist. And what do I see in the mist? The stars. And I'm right next to it, like I could reach out the window and touch the mist. And that's why when you go to a certain height, there are no stars. But then as I'm looking up, I look over back towards the cockpit, and of course, I look back over to the cockpit, and we're now, the sky has went from this mist and all these stars like light peeking through water. Were we under trees? So as I'm looking at that, next thing you know, the whole sky turns into these trees. And I look towards the cockpit and I see that we're really close to the ground, but we never went in, we never went down in altitude. But somehow we were already close to the ground, traveling through a neighborhood with some very large houses, some very large roads, and you could hear and feel the tree branches smacking against the plane. And then all of a sudden, I just thought in my head, okay, well, this is it. I hunkered into my seat, and then I felt the plane do a roll. And then right as it rolled is when I woke up. But I didn't awake in my bed. I woke up in a dark room wondering, well, is this it? Of course it is, because I was still in my body. Because it's very dark inside your body. So as we're looking at all these, you saw the boat. You saw what the boats are doing. And now you're seeing this footage. How can you say there's not waters above us whenever these things are skipping across it damn near every day? Not to mention all of the craft we see flying in the sky. All the craft flying in the sky, dropping trails that expand and fill the whole sky, which they've been doing everywhere right now, which has created this mist or this cloud over everything right now, which I believe they're about to do a change. Remember, the sun is about to do a change. You know, the sky always gets covered when this happens, all over the place. People are going to complain about how they can't see anything. And then it's funny also, when I was looking at this and they're looking at these rocket launches and stuff like that, and the smoke trails that they're leaving behind, what are they saying they look like? They look like nebulas, stars. What have I been saying? Stars are clouds. Now you know it. Now you know why I call what y'all call airplanes chemtrailing. Now you know why I call them magic bullets. Even though we've proved that there's no combustion past Coffin's Corner. So they look like nebulas. That's what everybody's getting. Even the science community. Even the people at Cape Canaveral. Look, this is Elon Musk. Look, we're making nebulas. See the big face? They all have faces. Let's see if we can get another report. Right here. Puts on a light show in the upper atmosphere following booster separation. The rocket, which launched from Kennedy Space Center, carried Light Sail 2 and 23 other spacecrafts for the U.S. Air Force. The battle's not going to be fought on the ground with bullets and guns, brothers and sisters. This battle's being fought in the sky, and it's raining down on all of us. Falcon 9 puts an incredible display at its second stage. See what we're looking at right there? Can you see? That's not coming up, brothers and sisters. You look all the way. That is distance. Distance. That's why it looks like that. That is distance. And then it comes back down as it scrapes across the dome. Scraping across the dome. We call the dome, the firmament, waters. It is a mysterious substance that is extremely unexplainable. You can't even scrape a sample off of the ice wall and bring it anywhere on the world to do it. That's why they have all the laboratories and stuff over there on that big ass tree in Antarctica, because this stuff can't survive. And it has these magical properties, world-changing properties. It is a mist amongst the waters. That light seeps through. You can't tell me that that's smoke from a rocket. I'm sorry. It's not possible. It's this, what I call dome particles. Opening up portals. Two worlds in one. What are all the movies about? Universes, dimensions. Go watch any Marvel movie right now. Multiple dimensions. Living in one. It doesn't work. It literally rips time and fabric and space and all that kind of stuff. And now you can see it. And these are just rocket launches, brothers and sisters. Let me show you what is the small level, because I'm guessing the chemtrailing or whatever with those airplanes up there, this craft, are one level, and then these rockets, I guess, is the next level. I don't know. I really don't know. But let's look at some chemtrail footage.
The radical transformation of our sky is a direct result of aircraft activity. Aircraft are now repeatedly dispersing materials into the upper atmosphere at light altitude. These materials expand rather than evaporate. They usually transform into an unsightful haze that over the recent years has decreased our general visibility. It is a natural question to ask. Why? Why would anyone want to? And who would want to alter the very air that we all breathe? We may never know the true answers to these questions. So we know now that these are not clouds in any conventional sense. They are indeed a unique and artificial creation that now crosses new thresholds in the atmospheric and geophysical sciences that reduce the sanctity of life. These operations are being conducted. They are being conducted without your participation or your informed consent. They are affecting your life, the lives of those you know and love, and the very life of the planet itself.